Hey guys, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. This is going out to my Leos. My Leos. Anything that comes to me. I really was gonna say what you need to know. So if spirit gives me that, I'll give that to you. But this is just anything and everything for the Leos. If the cards or anything that I channel does not resonate with you guys, just wait for the next Leo video or look at my last Leo video and see if you resonate with anything over there. I did your video last night, but I was so tired that I kept falling asleep. So I was getting messages, but they was coming in really quietly. So I want to go over a few things that I did last night, that I got last night from Spirit. The first thing is that somebody's mother, or some of the mothers, like your mothers, are sick. Now, maybe some of you know it, but maybe some of you don't know it. So Spirit was saying, like, check on your mothers. And you know, mothers, parents don't really want to tell their kids or worry their kids about their health. But, you know, if you have to press the situation, press it. Because I got that loud and clear last night. And it could stem from anywhere from swollen feet to a chronic illness, you know what I mean? Lungs, asthma, something in the brain, cholesterol, you know, anything. Just make sure they're going to their doctor's appointments and doing what they got to do. What else? Know your worth too, Leos. Some of you are in either a job or a relationship where you're lessening yourself, and you need to know your worth. Leos, y'all are quietly very smart. And when I say quietly, y'all remind me of like the high priestess a little bit, because y'all are good friends. Y'all give good advice. People come to y'all and things like that. But y'all are like quiet. You kind of keep to yourself, or you keep things to yourself. So Angel of love. Have a lot of love in your heart at this time, or every time, all the time. You know what I mean? Have a lot of love and discernment in your heart for other people or as well. Leo, sometimes y'all like to mind your business, but you know, sometimes that's not always good. Sometimes you got to step up. But back to knowing your worth. Please get out of anything that's not serving you. You know what I mean? Job, relationship, family relationship, friend dynamic, whatever it is, because something's not serving you. Also, it is really time for y'all to start creating. Like, you can keep your 9 to 5, but you need to, Leos, y'all have really good ideas. Y'all Ace of Swords, you know, y'all really have good ideas. It's that time. It is your time to really like shine, show the world what you can produce, you know, whatever it is, you know. So the Angel of Love you got, and the Magician of Mirrors. This is like the Magician card, okay? You could do whatever you want to do. You know, like I'm telling you to create. Some of you are feeling like, nah, I don't want to do that, or I'm shy, or I'm this, or I'm that. Stop limiting yourself. Limited beliefs. Anybody out there have anxiety? Bottom of the deck. That means somebody got it. And then you have to ask yourself, why do I have this anxiety if I have belief in my creator? You understand? And I put my Farrah Fawcett do-rag on. I hope y'all like it. I love it. A little old looking to me, but I don't care. I'm a little old. So remember, you are the magicians. You can do whatever you want to do, okay? Spirit, can you give me something for the Leos? What do you want them to know? What should they be working on? Envy. Look at that, envy. And that was in yesterday's. You didn't get this card, but yesterday's reading, last night reading, I should say, I kept telling y'all, watch out for people. Be aware of people. You're going to have like an unexpected phone call, or unexpected text, email, something. People just popping up at your door, you know what I mean, at your car, whatever. Just unexpected. It could be your neighbor. You never know. It just unexpected. So just be aware of your surroundings, your purse, your bag, your children, people, okay? Leo energy, please. Contract. This could be legal matters. If you're in something legally, everything, this is like the justice card in a regular tarot deck. So everything will turn out in your favor, but that means like fair, you know. So you have to say to yourself, this is in my favor. Thank you, God. Thank you, creator, whoever your creator is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have to give gratitude to the universe for giving you this fairness, you know, everything turning out in your favor. Okay. Balance. You see the scale? Make sure that you're balanced. Make sure that your mind is not over here, your heart is over here, you're thinking about this, like you're. And that's another thing in that reading last night. Was it the Cancers? I feel like it was the Leos. Like your reading was a little bit all over the place, a little chaotic. It was a good reading overall, you know what I mean? But it was a little scattered. So if you're scattered right now because of work and obligations, sit still. Go outside. Go take a walk. Take time for yourself, even if it's 15 minutes every day. You have to do that to try to center yourself. Broken heart. Now I saw this at the bottom of the deck like 2 shuffles ago. And I was like, nah, let me not get that. But now it's coming out. Broken heart. Somebody is, you know, broken heart. Broken heart is like the 3 of Swords. It's like a loss of some kind. It don't have to be a relationship, but a loss of some kind, you know. Spirit is saying this too shall pass. Don't worry about that. This could be about family. This too shall pass. Don't worry so much about things. Just try to start healing. That's another thing last night. I got a lot of healing energy. A lot of the Leos, you're in that like healing process. And the reason why is because October is harvest season. This is the time for you to be planting seeds of what you want to do in a year, what you want to do in 6 months. What is your 5-year plan? What is your 1-year goal? You know what I mean? And I got like people looking at houses, not really buying houses, but like your future goal is to buy a house. So you're checking out prices, checking out what you like, something in your area, you know, whatever. Some people are moving out of state, you know. Spirit, Leo energy, please. Thank you. Did I tell you rest and rejuvenation? Y'all have to rest. But he's not just sleeping, he's meditating. And so that's what I mean. If you're not really a meditation person, then just go take a walk. You know what I mean? Meditation comes in all different type of forms. That is another thing that I got last night, that some of you Leos have fell off of your workout plan, your workout regimen. Get back on the bandwagon. We all fall off of something. We're all human. So it's fine. But once you acknowledge that, get right back onto it, because that is also a meditative technique that you can use to just clear your mind and center yourself and just be in a better mood. Patience. You need to have patience with something or someone. There's no that's really self-explanatory. You need to ask your creator. If you feel like you just don't have the patience for the bullshit, you know what I mean? Depending on what the bullshit is, you need to ask your creator, please help me with having patience. You know, I have to do that every day. You know what I mean? So please take heed to that. Appreciation. Are you not feeling appreciated? Within like your church group or your work environment, especially work. A lot of people put a lot of effort into their jobs and don't even get a pat on the back or don't feel valued. So if you're not, just, you know, you got to sit in your own talent. You got to sit in your own skill. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you got to pull back from doing so much overtime or giving so much energy to one thing, you know, especially if you're not reciprocating it back, you know. Again, I shuffled again, anxiety at the bottom, y'all. What is the anxiety about? Leo energy, please. 2 more. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is about your crown chakra. This is, I keep telling you, talk to your creator, talk to your spirit guides. But that's how I channel, is through my crown chakra. So make sure that you are sitting still, because in order to do that, you really have to meditate. You really have to meditate. You know what I'm saying? And last night I also said, look for signs. 333 at the gas station, 111, 444. Whatever your number is, or whatever you see all the time, look the angel number up, because that is spirit, your creator, God, source, whatever you want to call it, trying to guide you. But if you're missing the signs, then you're just delaying your process. Whew, thank you, Spirit. Now, I did give this deck to y'all last night. Let's see if the same ones come out. Spirit, can you please give me whatever you want the Leos to know? Leo energy, please. I was talking about last night, and they mentioned it now, something about your car. Make sure your brakes are good, your oil change is good, steering wheel fluid, something. I mentioned something else, and I don't know about cars, so I know that message was coming from Spirit. So your tires, just make sure you do that before you get in your car, before you do a road trip or something like that. Before you go to work, you don't want nothing to happen on the road. And you might have seen a car accident or a car crash, or maybe you're in traffic. I'm seeing and smelling pie right now, so I don't know if you're making pie, or maybe you're just having a sweet tooth right now. Some of you have your period. I'm sorry for the men, but to be, too much information. But some of you have your period, and you're just craving for sweets. Spirit, Leo energy, please. Thank you. Compromise, master teacher. When you learn how to compromise with people, sometimes you can even compromise with yourself. Maybe you really tight on yourself, like, no, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes you can have a little wiggle room, one day of sweets, or one day of buying yourself something or whatever. Sometimes you got to learn how to compromise with yourself, but you also have to learn how to compromise with others too. But that takes a really good listening ear, which Leos, I think y'all are really good listeners and advice givers. You know what I mean? So whoever this resonates for, where you are just tight, like, nah, I'm not doing it, like you stuck on something, Spirit is saying loosen up a little bit, give something or someone a chance, see it from a different perspective. New beginnings, divine father. I love that. Some of y'all fathers are around you from the spirit world, if your dad has passed, you know what I mean? But new beginnings are happening for y'all soon to come. And I really feel, and I'm telling a lot of zodiacs this, because I'm feeling like this is the time, October, November, December, to plant seeds. But come January, February, March is the time where you'll start to see them blossom. So that is when your new beginnings probably will start, if they're not happening now. Intuition, inner child. See, intuition, y'all. You gotta use your intuition, your gut. Go with your gut. Some people will feel their gut and be like, nah, I think it's wrong, and then boom, something will mess up because they didn't listen to their gut instinct. Solitude. Y'all got this yesterday. Why are some of you higher self? Why are some of you in solitude? Solitude is like the hermit card. There's nothing wrong with being in solitude. But once you introvert and you're in solitude, then you have to start doing the shadow work. Don't just be introverted or in solitude for nothing. At least when you come out of that solitude, you coming out a bigger and better person, like a rebirth. You know what I mean? Because you asked yourself the hard questions, you did the self-work, the self-mastery, and you're coming out a brand new person. Solitude is not a bad thing. Just don't sit in it, okay? Don't sit in it. Spirit, can I get one more for the Leos, please? Some of you could be with Geminis or be around a Gemini or something with a Gemini, because I was just about to say it, Geminis. Spirit, Leo energy, please. Thank you. Community, spiritual ancestors. This is about your spirit guides, your ancestors being around you. People are really taking care of you. There's an uncle, and last night I felt that too, uncle energy that must have passed over. But they are with you. They're watching over you. They're very, very proud of you. Okay, because the energy I'm getting feels happy. If I had to explain it, bottom of the deck is denial, divine helpers. Are you in denial about your relationship, about a decision you made? Are you in about something you heard, about the truth, like something that you know? But do you have blinders on? Do you really? Boredom, spirit teaches. Are you bored? This is like the Four of Cups. Are you bored with something in your life? Are you bored with that job? Are you bored with that relationship? Do you need more? Are you yearning for a touch, affection, love, spoiledness, like somebody to spoil you? There's nothing wrong with that. We all are great people. We should be spoiled, especially us. I was going to say especially the women, but the men too. You should be spoiled too. I'm not going to even do that to y'all. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel so much better, y'all. I didn't sleep well, but I still slept. I was so tired doing your reading last night. So now I am rejuvenated and I feel much better. Spirit, can you please come in and give me something for the Leos? What is all of this about? I know it, and let me tell you something, Leos. This is a lot of Leos watching, you know what I mean? Even if it's 4 of y'all watching, that's still a lot, you know what I mean? Everybody got different issues. So stay till the end, press subscribe and like, leave an emoji. Even if I would prefer for you to leave a comment, whether it resonated or not. But some people don't like doing that. Just leave an emoji if you can, you know what I mean? It'll help the algorithms of the channel. It'll help your girl out, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all my subscribers. I love you all, new ones and old ones. Y'all are my peoples. Y'all are the way that I meditate, because I come here and do these videos, and I love it. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all will be getting money back. But when I felt this energy last night, it was like a money on a return. Like maybe you returning some shoes or some clothes, and you will be getting money back on your credit or getting credit or something like that. It could be in January on your taxes, but you will be getting some money back. I'm not feeling like rags to riches, but I am feeling like you're getting some coins back. So that's excellent. Spirit, what else do you want the Leos to know? Again, 4 of Swords, rest and rejuvenation, which is more about meditation and where you're going. Leos, I don't want to say that I'm feeling stale, but I'm feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant, a little bored. You know what I mean? So, Leos, you need to shake it up. And in your reading last night, you got the Tower in reverse, and that's what the Tower means. It's time for you to shake things up in your life. Do something different. Go out for a different type of job. Do a side gig, a side project. And if you are doing that, that's great. But something needs to be, if it's not in that area, an area in your life needs to be changed. But let me tell you something, y'all. This is the time for change, okay? This is the 4 of Swords, rest and rejuvenation, okay? This is the season and the time for change. Even though this is the harvest season, Spirit is changing things in our lives. I'm telling you, drastically. And I'm not saying for the worse. I feel change is for the better. I don't like change, but eventually change is for the better. You know what I mean? So just be prepared. Stop looking in the back. 5 of Cups is about regret. Stop saying to yourself, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's nothing you could do. And you got this last night too. Because I was telling y'all, the past is depression. The future is anxiety. So all you have is the present. You have to live in the moment. But then you got to look around and say, what am I doing? You know what I mean? If you feel like you're sitting on the couch too long, or you doing the same type of work, you're 9 to 5, blah, 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 get up and let's take a drive or go to the park or go window shopping. You know what I mean? Do something different. But you always got to turn around and see your two blessings right here. Don't look at the past of what spilled. Look at your two blessings that you got, and look at that long bridge with that prosperity castle over there. Like, come on now, y'all got a lot to be grateful for. They're telling me about investments. Somebody could be investing in you with the Two of Cups, because I think I got that last night. Or you could be investing in something. And that could be you investing in your community, you investing your money or your time or your energy somewhere. But then you got to ask yourself, is it beneficial? You know, and trust me, you don't have to do everything to benefit yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But beneficial can be just like being grateful and happy that you are putting your energy into something. You are investing into something. Okay? You should be at least be benefited that way. Spirit, anything else for the Leos? What do you want the Leos to know? Ace of Cups, a new beginning. A new beginning with something that you love. Last night they were showing me TikTok too. So I was saying like, are you on TikTok too much? Did you just start a TikTok account? Are you thinking about putting your business on TikTok? Whatever it is that you're thinking of, stop thinking about it and do it, Leos. Do it. The Three of Pentacles, that's collaboration. That's coming together with either community or building a new house or thinking about buying a new home, or it's really about building a new home. You know what I mean? So you tell me. I like this. This Three of Pentacles is about expansion. What are you expanding in your life, or what do you need to expand in your life? What are you good at and you holding it all to yourself? It's time for the world to see, Leos. It's time for you to get out there and expand and put your name out there, put your brand out there. You know what I mean? There's always something unique. Every individual is unique. You know what I mean? What is your niche? What is your uniqueness, you know? The moon is about fear. The moon is about magic, your magic. And when I say magic, I'm not talking about woo woo wands and fairy dust. I'm talking about your intention, your energy. You know what I'm saying? If you're in this metaphysical world, witchy world, you know that really is woo-hoo fairy dust. That really is. But the people who are not, it is really about the energy that you exude. Your energy is magic. Your energy is coming from your higher source within you, which is God, or whatever you call your creator. Okay? So you gotta stop laying that God within you, that higher self. It shouldn't be laying dormant. There's something that Leos that y'all need to be doing. I don't know what, but you know what it is. It's something that you say to yourself almost every day. Damn, I wish I could have did that, or I think I could do that, but it's the problem is doubt. I'm scratching my leg, y'all. The problem is that you have too much doubt within you. You know, stop saying like, I probably could do that, or I wish I could do that, because that energy you sending off to the universe. And if you're wishing for something, the universe knows that you don't have it, so they not gonna give it to you. You know, you need to say, I'm doing this. Like, thank you, God. Thank you for letting me do this. Like, you got to fake it till you make it. Okay? The moon card is about walking down a path that you're just like I just talked about. Walking down a path that you feel like you might not be ready for. And that could be communication with family. And the reason I'm saying that is because last night I did get some like distance between family, or maybe you haven't talked to your mother or your brother or whoever it is in a long time, and maybe you're feeling a little like separate or alone or something. So it's time for you to walk down this mysterious path. And the reason why you shouldn't hesitate is because, one, you don't want to delay your blessings. That's number one. Your money, your bag, or whatever. And two, if you have a creator and you know your creator has been taking care of you this whole time, they've been getting through you through money issues, they've been getting your higher self, your God has been getting you through money issues, health problems, delegating things. Like if they, been getting you through, your spirit guides been getting you through all of that, why wouldn't they get you through this path? You understand what I'm saying? So please, please, there should be, you see the little black thing in the water, you know what I mean? And the water is about your emotions. So something is fearful within you to do. You know, that could be even leaving a relationship. Maybe you fearful of leaving a relationship. Maybe that relationship is a little codependent. You know what I mean? And that could be one-sided just from you. Maybe you codependent. Maybe the other person is codependent. But whatever it is, you have to really sit with yourself and say, is this benefiting me? Am I going to be in this same spot 2 years from now? You know what I mean? And that could be with, I'm getting moving again. So some of you are thinking about moving or moving. Spirit. Leo energy, please. 10 of Wands, a lot of burdens, a lot of things you're thinking about, a lot of things you're wishing you could have did differently, or, you know, wishing people was with you or here, you know what I'm saying? Or just you feeling like you made some bad decisions, or helping other people. You got all this other weight on you, you know, but the good thing about the 10 of Wands is that it's over. 10 means it's over. So at some point, maybe come January or the beginning of the year, you are going to decide to do for you, Leos. There was another message that was coming in. Sorry, give me a minute, please. Leo energy, please. Some of you could be chefs, or maybe inspiring chefs, because I'm getting a lot of food. I told you earlier I was getting pie. Now I'm getting like food in a pot, you know, baked ziti, something red, pasta, seafood, you know, making, you know, put it on TikTok. You know what I mean? Somebody might hit you up and be like, oh, how you did that? And then maybe that could spiral into something for you. Somebody shaving their legs. I don't know why Spirit tells me things like that, but maybe they're telling me that because you might nick yourself. You know what I mean? So just be careful. Even shaving your legs, something as simple as that. Or maybe that could have happened to you already. Spirit, what do the Leos need to know? Light your candles, y'all. Light your candles. Just light your candles. Spirit likes, your deceased loved one, they like candle. They like the flame of a candle. You know what I mean? It draws them closer. So make sure that you got your candles lit in your house. You know? If you want to know about like candle magic, just hit me up at Moon Danni, MoonDanni. Shameless plug, I'm sorry. Moon Danni 1976 at gmail.com. It'll be in the description below. If you want to know anything about candle magic, or if you want a reading, full reading, mini reading, I'm very affordable. Queen of Wands, I told you, this is the go-getter card. This is the entrepreneurial card. This is the my side business card. You know, I'm telling you, she's more than just a side business. She or he, there's no gender in tarot, but I'm just saying, like, the Queen or King of Wands, they set their eyes on something and they don't delay the process. They're like, how can I get that? They put their mind to it, boom, 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 and they go get it. Seriously. I love that energy for y'all. I did get last night, a lot of decision making has to go on with y'all Leos. It's time for y'all to be making the hardcore decisions, and don't think you're alone. You know what I mean? You have to find your tribe, your community. You know, you can always hit me up and I can talk you through something. You know what I mean? But it's time for y'all to make some hefty decisions about, like, the direction of your life. Like, how long you're going to stay at this job? How long are you not going to shine? You know what I mean? Because Leos, I do think it's time for you to shine. I feel like you have a lot of hidden talents. You know what I'm saying? I love this hair. It's like I just got a blowout. Oh, the Page of Wands. This is a message coming to you. Some type, but I did not tell you some type of unexpected people, I mean, knocking on your door, unexpected email, text, whatever, call or whatever. Now, usually the Page of Wands is about something you're creating. It's small. You see how it's small? And all the pages are like the teens in the deck. So they are the babies in the deck. You know what I'm saying? But this is a message coming to you, something about work, about overtime, about a person, place, or thing. It could be anything, but there is a message coming to you, and there might be obstacles in the way because I'm focusing on those mountains in the back. So there might be obstacles, but Leos, there's nothing you can't get overcome. Some could be really going on with your family. That's what they keep putting, like family. Check on your. Remember I said about uncles, your deceased uncles are around you, but check on your alive uncles. Make sure if you're not your uncle, somebody who's like an uncle, you know, father figure, male energy in your life, check on them. Make sure they're okay. The Emperor, this is the strongest person in the deck. All the kings in a tarot deck go to the Emperor. Okay, for advice, for when they're scared, when they're like, my thing is, Spirit wants you to embody this at this time. There's something that you need to be strong about, to knock out the fear. There's something that you need to face head on. But in order to do that, you got to walk down this path. You got to, you got to walk down the path. You can't be fearful, all of that stuff. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit card, which is solitude. You got it in 2 different decks. Okay, so the Hermit card again is a gorgeous card. I love the Hermit. The Hermit card is about being wise, gaining wisdom on that path that I talked to you about. Gaining wisdom of not only about like your job or people, it's about gaining wisdom about yourself. Asking yourself, why am I like this? Why am I, and I'm just giving you examples, y'all. Why don't I like to compromise? Why don't I like to talk a lot? Why don't I like to really like state my opinion? You know what I'm saying? It's just an example, y'all. You have to ask your why. What is your why? When you do the Hermit, when you are the Hermit, when you are going introspection and doing introspection work, these are the questions that you have to ask yourself in order to get answers from your spirit guides, from your source. You know what I mean? In order for you to come out and be like a changed person. You know what I mean? And not saying that you have to change, Leos. Y'all are good, perfect just the way y'all are. But for the ones who are going through something, being in solitude, being the Hermit, and just thinking like a hamster wheel, like a rat race, is not going to really help you. You really got to take some action. You know what I'm saying? Start writing down. Start journaling. Go outside. Look at the stars. Look at the sky. Feel that breeze, that air. That all of that is God. Seriously, look at that. Sun card. Everything's going to be okay. The Sun card is better than okay. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Seriously, I love it. They're saying, like, get back to your child state. Get back to laughing and being innocent about life. You know what I'm saying? And just being free. Okay? The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be about a marriage. Do you want to get married? Are you wishing that you was married? You know what I mean? Is there complications in your marriage? And personally, y'all, after 7 years, in some states, it's common law marriage. You know what I mean? So you could have been with somebody for 7 years, 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. You know what I mean? And you wanted to prosper. You wanted to move. You feel stagnant in that relationship. You know what I mean? What is your beliefs about it? Because the Hierophant is about your traditional beliefs. What is your beliefs about a relationship? Stand your ground. You got that last night too. Stand your ground and know your worth, Leos. You have to. Okay, some of you could be thinking about going back to school. The Hierophant is about being a student, okay? But it's really about being a student of life. You know what I'm saying? But some of you could be thinking about going back to school or getting a certificate in their job to level up. I love it. Anything else, Spirit, for the Leos? Anything else? Leo energy? Anything else you want them to know? You got this last night, the Chariot. Once you start making these decisions about work, about a relationship, about introspection, about solitude, about you, about your family, then that motorcycle will move. Okay, being right here. And that's not really what the Chariot card is about. The Chariot card is about momentum. It's about movement. It's about making, knowing what direction you want to go in. But I'm not getting that energy, and I did not get that last night with y'all Leos. The energy that I'm getting off of this is that in your mind, you want to be ready. You want to make these big changes. You want to make these decisions. You know what I'm saying? But something is keeping you dormant. Something is keeping you stuck. You have to go within and ask yourself, what is that and why? And then as soon as you could do that, then boom, things will start changing. Somebody's going through something with like a friend, you know what I mean, or feeling some type of way about a friend. Again, Leos, give advice. Don't keep it to yourself, you know what I mean? Depending on if you want to, depending on the situation, you know what I mean? Depends on the situation. Wish fulfillment, y'all. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I love this, but you got to stay in gratitude mode. You should wake up. When you open your eyes, the first, and you know, thank God for waking you up, your creator. The first thing you should do is open your window and take a big long breath of that air. So God could wake up within you. God could get all in you. You know what I'm saying? And so you could just wake up and look at nature and be grateful. Sit in gratitude, y'all. I'm telling you, it really works. It really makes your day better. Seriously. Spirit loves that. Spirit loves when you acknowledge them because they're always acknowledging us. You know what I'm saying? So they're telling me something about a bill. You might be late on a bill, or a bill might be coming up that you keep reminding yourself, I got to pay this bill. I got to. So don't forget, pay the bill. You got this last night. You got this twice last night. You got it in this deck and you got it in another deck. 8 of Wands, a message is coming to you. And this is when I felt like unexpected people, unexpected messages, unexpected money, unexpected something. The 8 of Wands is a good card. You know what I mean? So unexpectedness is coming to you and it's coming quickly before you know it. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is talking about you've been through a lot of shit, but this is victory, the card of victory. Like you finally got past the threshold. You know what I mean? And even if you don't feel like that right now, Spirit said you are winning. You don't even know. Leos, you are winning. I don't know how better way I could say that. You are winning. You got this last night, 8 of Cups. It's time for you to walk away from something that's dormant, something that's not moving, something that has been the same over and over again. You know what I mean? You got to ask yourself, why are you clinging on to something or someone? Because then the issue is not with them or that place or that thing. The issue is within you. You know what I'm saying? It's within you. I see online shopping going on, maybe a little bit too much. So just make sure you budgeting right. The Judgment card, you got this last night. Judgment is about what is your calling? What is your calling? What legacy are you leaving here? What do you want your children or your family or your friends or yourself? What do you want to know when you leave this world? What do you want to leave behind? I mean, you know, leave a staple. Leave a staple. You see, like my YouTube channel, my daughter's always going to be able, when I'm dead and gone, God forbid, my daughter's going to always be able to go back to these videos and say, my mother touched people's lives. You know what I mean? So now YouTube is my thing. What is your thing? It could be cooking. It could be investing in the community. Anything. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to start putting your mind towards it and then some action behind it, Leos. And to be honest, and I think I told y'all this last night, y'all are action takers. You know, I feel like maybe not the biggest, but y'all are action takers. So that's why I'm feeling like within this season, the last 6 months or something, or maybe just with COVID, you know, has got you a little like content, a little like, I'm good right where I'm at. Like, no, you Leos, you can level up. There's a lot you could do. You're just holding back on yourself for some reason, and you got to ask yourself why. Patience. 2, you got patience. This is the Temperance card. But one of the definitions of the Temperance card is about patience, learning patience, having patience with yourself and with others, okay? You got it in one deck, and now you got it in another. So Spirit is really talking to you loud and clear, okay? The Temperance card is also a healing energy card. So some of you could be healing from chaos, toxicity, you know what I mean? Just a bad relationship, you know, or a family related dynamic. You could just be in the process of healing right now. But one thing I notice on this card every time is the sun. That's the second time you got the sun. That is Spirit and God, the universe, telling you that everything's going to be okay. You know, reach out to me. I'll give you a reading I'll give you a discount on your reading just to show you, just so I can answer some of these questions that you have, you know what I mean? And really guide you, you know? The world, change is coming, y'all. A new cycle in your life is coming. You have to accept that. You have to know that that is coming. So when a new cycle comes, sometimes that means you got to shed the old and come into new. Now that definition is really for the Death card, but the Death card is about change also. You know what I mean? Like where does change need to happen in your life? Where are you stagnant? Where are you stuck? I'm going to give you the Mermaid messages from the mermaids. I love this deck. I hardly use it, but I really do love it. Family, I don't know why family, it keeps coming up, you know. Spirit keeps family, like keeps talking to me about family. So I don't know if y'all are going through something with your family, or you feel distant from your family, or maybe you're missing your family. Speak out loud to what you want. Spirit, God, the universe, thank you so much for letting me go visit my uncle or my mother or my brother. Thank you so much for taking this loneliness feeling away from me. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. That's how I do it. I was just giving you an example of how you can just call it out into the universe. Say what you want as if you have it already. Thank God for the things that you don't have, so the universe can bring it into you. Spirit, what do you want the Leos to know? Overall energy to end this reading with, please. What do you want I see it. Waiting. What are you waiting for? I told you. Spirit is saying, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to go visit family, or to check on your mom, or to, I don't know why I was thinking to go to a grave site. I don't know where that came from, but maybe some of you, I don't know. What are you waiting on to call on Spirit? What? What are you waiting for to get this business up and running? Funds? Are you waiting for funds? So you telling me there's no way that you can get this business going with nothing? Because I started this YouTube channel with nothing. Okay, and it built my business. It built my clientele up for my readings. So don't tell me that you can't start whatever. You could just do word of mouth and tell somebody. And then another card you got last night was ask for help from others. If you ask for help, somebody will help you. Healing energy. I told you, a lot of you are in the healing stages. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you're crying, even if you're worried, anxiety, or whatever, you are in the healing stages. But now, after this reading, and I'm telling you, and you got 2 healing cards here, so Spirit is confirming it. Now it's time for you to accept that. Say, okay, I'm ready to heal. You know what I mean? Start writing stuff down. Write your feelings down. Write how angry you are down. Write the bad or wrong things down. Then go outside and burn it and send it to the universe, and thank God for taking all of that weight off of you. Serious. Another tip too is go to your door. I don't know why I'm giving this to you, but go to your door, put cinnamon in your left hand, blow it out onto your floor in front of your door. Not outside your door, in your home. so you can bring prosperity in. But while you blowing it, you got to be thinking, thank you, God, for bringing prosperity into my life, into my home. Thank you for creating a new home environment for me. Thank you for making my living space loving and gentle and kind for me. Thank you for cleaning and rearranging my home for me, because that's what you need to do, guys. Everyone, all the zodiacs, we need to cleanse and rearrange so we can shake up the energy. Okay, so you blow that out and then put sea salt in your left hand and blow that out, and just give thanks to the universe for bringing all of this in. It's a little magical spell you could do. I cannot make this up, y'all. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Ask for help. I gotta take this out. Thank you, Spirit, because asking for help is, maybe some of you need a therapist on the low. You know, again, Leos, y'all the type, y'all remind me a little bit of Cancers. Y'all don't really talk. Y'all don't tell, I'm hurting. Y'all don't cry to people. So that makes it difficult for you to get out of this stuck or stagnant energy you in. You know what I'm saying? So, and it makes it difficult for the universe to bring in like ultimate love, ultimate happiness, bring in the bag. And let me switch over. I know I'm speaking a lot and fast. That's because Spirit brings these, they come in. When they come in, they come in. When I pressed record last night on your video, the first thing that I heard was the bag. But I heard it almost like in a whisper tendency, like a whisper. Now that could have been because I was tired. But that's also, I felt like some of you are thinking about how you can bring in different streams of income into your life. Some of you do have second jobs. Some of you are doing overtime. Some of you are just working to the bone. And I get it. That's cool. That's how I am. I work. You know what I mean? I work. So I feel you on that. But sometimes you got to take a step back and like ask yourself again, I'm sorry that I keep reiterating the same thing, but is this benefiting you? Is it wear and tear on your body? Is it wear and tear on your mind? Is it wear and tear on your energy? Do you only think about like, let me work because I got to pay this bill, or I got to put in my savings, or I got to do that, which all of that is good. I'm not telling you not to think that way. What I am telling you to do is like every Sunday, you should say, all right, I did 3 days of overtime. I'm going to get my feet done. It's going to be about me. It's going to be about self-care. I'm tired of giving my energy away all the time. If it's not to my kids, it's to this job, it's to the community, it's to these thoughts, it's to this crazy ass relationship. Like, you have to stop and say, it's me. Me time. Seriously. But if you keep thinking that, like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get my feet done tomorrow, and it never happens. I'm gonna try to buy myself something, and it never happens. Like, gratitude. Look at that. Gratitude. Leos, let me tell you something. Y'all got to give more gratitude for where you are. Even if you in a crazy, chaotic space right now, or even if you in a boredom, content space, you got to give gratitude when you wake up every day. And then I say ask somebody. Ask for help from somebody, friendship. And I was talking to you about people. You know what I mean? Be aware of people. Some of you are saving for something. You could be saving for an event, saving for a trip, travel, or something like that. But I do feel that energy coming in now. And that's fine, because now you're saving with a goal. That's what I say. You should always, don't just save to save. Like, don't just, and I'm not telling you not to save for your children. Save for your children, but save with a goal. You know what I'm saying? Save with a goal in mind. Don't just, I'm putting this away. What you putting it away for? You can't take it to your grave with you. Let me go. It's 48 minutes on the clock. Let me give you a trinket. Last night, I'm looking at my cat right now. Animal lovers came up last night. If you are animal lovers, understand that animals come into your life for many different reasons. One reason is that animals could be like a totem animal for you. Just like your spirit guides follow you or whatever. I feel like a lot of you have deceased dogs, deceased cats, deceased birds or whatever, but and you always remember them. You always remember the time when I had Spanky, the time when I had Swishes, the time when they're still with you. You know what I mean? They're still with you. They give you guiding energy too. They give you love and light too. You know what I mean? And then on the other hand, there was just a lot of animal lovers who would be watching that video last night. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to bring it up again because then some of these messages are for you. Spirit, can you give me something for the Leos? Wow, your number could be 3. I got 3 charms. I never get 3 charms. So your number could be 3 or 333. Please go look the angel number up. Look at this rose. A rose. This could represent flowers, nature, walk in nature, smell the roses. You could have just got a bouquet of roses. This can also be a sexual toy that you have. Spirit just doesn't want you to overindulge in that. You know, don't overdo it. Don't overdo anything. You know what I'm saying? The star. Look at the star. This is like the star card where your deceased loved ones and spirit and God is watching over you even through the bad times, y'all. You got to be grateful. You got not just thankful. Thankful comes from your mind and from your mouth. Gratitude comes from your soul and from your heart. Okay? And also, didn't I tell y'all like it's time for y'all to shine? Didn't I say it's time for y'all to be the stars and to shine? Y'all better come on, y'all. Okay? This is a seahorse. You have to look up what the spiritual meaning is for a seahorse. But when I get like a starfish, I feel like anything from the sea is good luck. You know what I mean? That's why I did the mermaid tarot for y'all. Whew. That was it. I think that was it. Okay, no, I'm going to give y'all one. This is a new deck. It's called the Love Oracle Cards. Let's do this. Spirit, can I get something for the Leos? I want to say for their relationships or their non-relationships or their boredom relationships, whatever. Give the Leos. Remember, this is for all different people now, okay? Take what resonates. Leo energy, please. What do they need to know? What's coming their way? What are they in? Anything? Oh, thank you. Not today. Not dealing hurt. That's what it says, y'all. I know that sounds crazy. It says not dealing. And maybe they want to say not dealing with hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call, or person. Having boundaries and still angry. Some of you, though, remember earlier I was talking about being blinded? You know what I mean? Just don't be blinded. You know what I'm saying? Don't be blinded. And it says, like, not dealing with hurt. Deal with the hurt and get it over with. Write it out, burn it, and let it go. Coffin. Ending. Endings bringing new beginnings. I love that. Growth. Change. Didn't I tell you that? Liberation and transition. I love it. I love it. It hurt now. Whatever hurts now, you know, it hurts now, but it won't hurt for long, y'all. I'm telling you, it won't. Leo energy, please. 2 more. 2 more, Leo energy. Thank you. I saw that one that came out. It's okay. And this one stopped right on my name. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships. Reflect our wounds. It says mirroring each other. So are you mirroring your partner? Self-image. Is that a big thing to you about self-image? How you look and things? Which it should be, I guess. But it's more about your inner soul, Leos. It's more about your what are you projecting? You know what I mean? What are you projecting? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you Leos could project um self, like I'm all about self. That's sometimes you Leos could project that, and that doesn't come off, that doesn't leave a good taste in people's mouths, you know what I'm saying? The next thing says relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. Did I not talk to you earlier about introspection? Wow, I love that. Thank you, Spirit. And this says sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, precipitation, focusing out. So is somebody gaslighting you, telling you what you want to hear, and this is why you got blinders on? Not all of you Leos. I'm just saying for the ones who this resonates to, you know what I mean? But if you in denial, are you really going to even hear this reading? You know what I mean? So just take time. Take time. Paradise, happiness, expansion. Didn't I tell you about expansion? Joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. If you are not enjoying something with someone, enjoy it by yourself. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's the end of that. Leos, this has been an experience. I love y'all. I love this reading. This was, I feel like it was informative, and it was more about self and about you and being grateful and not being blinded and being more compromising and reaching out to family and being more grateful. Change is coming your way. Just remember all of these things, okay? Again, give me a thumbs up or a like. I love you. Leave a comment. Danni Moon, I'm out.